My name is Elliot, I'm a business owner, I'm an author, and I teach masters at university. Each week I'm going to pull a name out of this box of somebody I've met who taught me a valuable life lesson that I'm going to share with you, inadvertently or on purpose. And today's name is Nigel. I can't remember his surname. And this came from working in a factory. I used to work when I was younger, nights, 9 till 9 in the morning. It was my first job in the factory. I was making Rolos, chocolate. I was a chocolate maker. And my first day, I go down to the factory floor and I'm the only person who's not in the union, which that didn't go down well to begin with. Not for any reason, it wasn't a protest, I just didn't really think about it, right? And I went down there and the foreman came up to me, Nigel, and he said, right, you're on Rolos. You know, you need to stand here and watch the Rolos come out the conveyor belt for 12 hours. And he said, off you go. Then I got promoted and I was watching a machine. A lot of watching when they're making of Rolos. It's made in a building the size of a house. They come out of this little hatch, right? And I'm watching the machine where they pack them. And he came up to me and says, stop. I thought, okay. Because what are you doing? I said, I'm working. He said, you're working too fast. You're making us look bad. Look, you have to be here all night. We've got targets and quotas. Why are you working so fast? Look at everyone else around here. You think they want you to work that fast? And that was a bit of a revelation to me. I never really thought about that working too fast could be a bad thing. And of course it was a bad thing because you had to work as a team. The team had an understanding about what we were going to do. And working nights is not easy. Working from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. in one shift in a job that is quite repetitive, you are kind of all in it together a little. And I was obviously the student straight out of school, and these guys were 50, 60, they'd done it for 40 years. And he was like, stop working so fast. Stop doing so well. It's not right. You won't be popular. You won't be part of the team, and you won't keep it up because this is exhausting work mentally, doing repetitive tasks for hours on end at night time. I was like, okay. And so I didn't. I slowed down. Now, I don't know what an employer would make of that decision, but it was definitely the right decision for the circumstances I found myself in as an employee. I needed to be part of this team. We needed to look after each other, support each other. It was night time. There was like hundreds of people on the factory floor. You did not want to be the person who stood out and made people who'd been there for 30, 40 years and were going to be there another 10, 20 years look bad. And that taught me a life lesson that sometimes you have to do things for the greater team that maybe an employer wouldn't like very much to get an overall result.